I'm happy with this. I think it's like there's peace that comes with it. Because now you never think about like anything. You think about, hey, I'm gonna build my business. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do this thing.
Right.
And it's cool because it's what I've been searching for. Because people always, when they are trying to work, they're like, I try to work, but I keep getting distracted.
Right.
Get fucking married. Get married. You're good, bro. And look at all these successful people like Jeff Bezos.
Yeah,
Elon
the vast
Musk,
majority are married. Yeah. Now, granted, you do have a high level of divorce,
but all of them, Bill Gates,
right,
Jeff Bezos,
right.
Elon Musk,
But I think they have different sort of agreements because it seems like once they get a divorce, they damn near get right back into a marriage. One of the parties get married like within 12 months, whatever the case is.
Like swapping.
And then more often than not, they kind of have agreements between them to where they can kind of have an open marriage, but behind the scenes that nobody would know.
Once you have like that much money, I feel like people get into weird shit.
Right. You get into because like, what else is going to go? Of course, you're going to have hedonistic sort of situations. Show me the consistent billionaires who's on monogamous relationships or whatever the case is. It's not going to happen. You're going to have, like Elon Musk has what, 10 children or whatever. Bill Gates probably was sleeping with some tech nerd or something like that.
He was like sleeping with his ex-girlfriend while he was with his wife. It's dirty, bro. It's weird.
Yeah, it's all over the place. It's all over. I wouldn't be surprised. But when you have that kind of money, of course, you know. But most successful people, Jay-Z, you know, everybody would say, well, why would you cheat on me? Well, you know, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Like I said, I think it's good. I also think it's good because with these tech billionaires, I think the reason they do it also is because they don't get it out their system early enough.
Right.
Because you look at any of these guys, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, like they look real dorky, bro.
Yeah.
You go back into before they made money, they look real dorky, and then like afterwards, they almost did what I did but flipped. They got married because they were really dorky, so like, let me focus on this business shit. Made a bunch of money, and like, all right, now let me get some bitches.
Right. Well, at least in Jay-Z, kind of got to take him out of that group because he was in the streets,
Jay-Z
so it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because when you out there in the streets, you're gonna have them hoes. I never seen somebody who was making that kind of money in the streets and had no hoes. Imagine you a dealer out there. You can't get women, but you can get money. That's interesting.
We talked about this. Women like that drug dealer personality.
They do. They do.
Like that. Like they like that danger. They like
an archetype of women. An archetype of women.
They like that risk.
Most women. But yeah, that is true. But you know, now you're a married man. It makes me wonder when you did go public on Instagram. Because nothing's official until your Instagram official. For
sure.
So once you went public, what did the DMs look like?
I kept it under wraps for a long time, and then we went public. What do you mean the DMs like?
Like, because you know how they say when you announce, like, you have a girl or whatever, then you flood in with DMs. But then when you announce, hey, I'm off the market, I'm hanging up my jersey, I'm getting married, makes me wonder if it's a different response than when you went public with your relationship.
Yeah, it's weird because I feel like my girl scares other women away. It's like one of these things where it's like, typically, a girl wouldn't give a fuck. If I married like a random girl, they wouldn't give a fuck. But because my girl has so many followers, it scares women away because they don't want to look stupid.
Social proof.
It's like one of the, or they follow her.
Right.
Like if you look at the comments of that post, she has like fucking 1,200 comments on hers. It's every single Instagram girl on the planet because they all are connected in some sort of way. So I think because of that, my girl scares away other women. Because typically, let's say I would have married a girl that had 2,000 followers. And I don't think that stuff is important when it comes to marrying someone. But let's say I married a girl with 2,000 followers. Another woman could look at that and be like, oh, she's lame. I could take her man, right? So I'm going to DM him because who cares? But when it's like, when they click the tag and they see it's my girl, then it's like, oh, she's prettier than me. Or like they feel intimidated. So like I think it scares other women away and it makes them not want to try because then they're going to just look stupid because they're DMing me and I'm with my girl. Why would I respond to them?
Right, and do you think it could also be because, well, this would probably fall under intimidation.
So here's a good example, right? Like, let's say you see a girl with a man's ugly,
right,
obese, loser. You're like, oh, I could take that. Now you see a girl and she's posting with fucking Drake. She's with Drake. Maybe not even Drake. Maybe just like a buff dude, rich, drives a Lamborghini. You're not gonna be like, oh, let me DM her. Because you know what's going to happen. Like, you know she's not going to.
More often than not, you know you can't compete with that guy. So I think with your girl, a lot of women, they'd probably look at it like, oh, can I really compete with her? Probably situation.
Because my DMs were jumping early on into the relationship or like into like, just in general. Because I had built a good like social, and I have a majority female audience. Let me read some of these. I have the screenshots from them. But it's so funny because they were just like.
Oh, when they had responded to you getting married.
Yeah, and it's like, no, this is just in general, because I would like screenshot when people would DM me, because I wanted to make a YouTube video about like reading my DMs. I think I did do it.
Yeah, makes sense.
literally girls would just slide in and they would just say shit like, hey, Rene, how's it going? I'm blank name. And then this is a girl with like 800,000 followers.
Oh, look at the citizenship. Okay.
Where is this? Look at that. So it's like, so you're going to make an OnlyFans. Like they were wild. And when do I start my job as your wife? Damn.
That issue.
And these are like women that were like clouded up.
They got some following and everything. Okay.
Yeah, this was an essay. Someone wrote me an essay. You know the drill.
Yeah, they were interested in becoming Mrs. Lacad.
And then now it's like I get none. Dry. Sahara Desert.
Do you ever think down the line this could be something that affects you? You go from being, incredibly desired to now you're only desired by one person.
Nah, because it's like secretive.
Right.
We were talking about this with my girl too. I was like, I have really good self-awareness, and if I can look in the mirror, I'm like, yo, I got abs. I'm still rich. I'm still funny. The personality is the one thing that doesn't go away. I can be like, yeah, I'm still that guy. I think at the end of the day, it boils down to like, because confidence doesn't come from like nowhere. It comes from self-awareness almost. Some guys are just crazy confident, bold. I don't know. I don't think I'm like that because I was really shy, insecure at some points. But then I started making some money. I got in shape. I started realizing like, yo, there's nothing. I'm that guy.
Yeah.
So I think the confidence comes from accomplishments and like stuff you have. Like here's the thing: if you're in great shape, you make some money. I think it helps with your confidence a little bit. Would you think, let's say you get real fat and you lose all your money, knock on wood, never gonna happen. Would you be as confident?
I would like to say yes, but then no, because I think for us, you needed the verifiable evidence to back up the confidence.
Exactly.
So because that's the case, if I were to now become, the unchiseled Adonis, I become my brother, right? If I now become the unchiseled Adonis.
Brother caught a stray.
Yeah, he caught a stray. He is rather large, He ain't, I mean, if they were shooting, he wouldn't be hard to miss. But, hey, I love you, Jude. But basically, with if I were to now become very out of shape or whatever, and then I'm not as funny or whatever, I'd be very difficult to, walk in the world with confidence because I had that confidence because I could back it up. If you're somebody who's just incredibly bold, like you said, you just wake up in the morning and you got that energy, but you have nothing to back that up, although you internally can feel like, man, I'm the guy. If you have nothing to prove or you have nothing that you can show, verifiable evidence, you can't pull up no receipts.
Yeah.
Not only can nobody else probably take you seriously, it's going to be very difficult for you to do it for a long period of time.